Hey guys, welcome back to Cocktail Combos. Hope you enjoy.
Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos. Cocktail combos.
Hey guys! Hello! Welcome to another episode of Cocktail Combos. You are here with Camille
and Breezy.
Yes, so today we're talking about a few different things. We're going to do another Q&A from our listeners.
Yes.
We're going to talk about Safari.
Little Mo.
And oh my goodness, and Little Mo. Yes, so we have a jam-packed episode for you guys. It's going to be spectacular.
Yes.
Fantabulous.
And super duper fucking extra. Okay?
We're always extra. You can't tell.
Extra.
We're always extra. And it's not the hotel.
Nope.
Okay, so first,
cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
Who is the cocksucker of the week?
Oh my gosh. So we're gonna have to talk about Raz B.
Lord have mercy.
First of all, disclaimer, I was a huge Bow Wow and B2K fan. If you do not know who Raz B is, he is one of the B2K members. And they are currently on tour.
They're currently on the, because we done bought the ticket.
Yeah, we done bought them tickets, so we going to this concert. However, Raz B did state that
he is no longer a part of this tour.
He said he's no longer a part of the tour. Excuse you.
Excuse you and my coin.
Excuse you, sir.
Because what you're not going to do is play with my coin.
What you're not going to do is
play with that coin. Because I paid good money. I came to see you. I came to see J Book. I came to see Book.
Yeah. And we didn't get no tickets out of Groupon.
No, we didn't. Straight off the Ticketmaster.
Straight off the Ticketmaster. When y'all lunch. So, Raz B, I'm going to need you to be there. But he stated that
he had some good reasoning.
He did have good reason. He stated that he felt like Chris Stokes was going to be there. And he also stated that they need to do a documentary series surviving Chris Stokes.
Hey, so with the way that people were receptive to the surviving R. Kelly, I feel like that should be a documentary that somebody entertains. Because he definitely added Lifetime TV on that. Like he definitely wants them to pick it up. If it's a story to be told, I feel like y'all should listen to the story. Even though it is some they were young boys at that time that he is alleging that they were taken advantage of. I'm gonna just say that allegedly. But my thing is, you're a grown man now.
You're a grown man, and not only that, I mean, it wasn't an hour later or so that he took that back and said that he was going to do it. So that's where my confusion came in.
What are we doing right now?
What are you doing? Are you saying this for attention? Are you saying that you're not doing it to get people to be like, oh, no.
Right.
Or is there really an issue?
And I believe that there was probably an issue at some point. But that issue is no longer present because you're not going to tell. I just find it hard to believe, unless you were extremely inebriated as a grown man, that you can be taken advantage of by another grown man.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
that's a really controversial topic.
That really is, because like we said last week, there is a stigma about men coming forward talking about their own abuse, be it sexual, physical, mental, whatever. We always kind of say man up type of situation. So I believe that at this point in time, if you aren't going to do nothing about it, you cannot continue to use that as an excuse of why you aren't going to move forward in life. You're not going to tell me that you're not going to do the Millennium Tour, but you're not going to go and did you press charges on him? Like you doing like what you doing to make sure that this situation doesn't continue to snowball?
Yeah, that's true. And when you see someone in that situation, it's really hard because it's kind of, I don't want to say a double standard, but There are a lot of times when people are victims and they don't press charges or they don't go to the police. That doesn't mean that they're not a victim.
Right. And I do agree with that because they were young. They were in a situation where they were so popular. They were making so much money. And then all of a sudden B2K is gone. And then all these things start coming out. And I believe them. I totally believe them. That I absolutely think that probably happened to them. But being that it is 20 years later or however long, what have you done about it since then?
Yeah.
What have you done to make sure that he doesn't repeat that same cycle with someone else? Because there are a lot of young boys that have the same dream that they had as they're coming up.
You know, in the music industry, I tend to hear that happens quite frequently.
Yes.
It's like a repetitive story about people wanting to be famous and then being taken advantage of sexually in hopes of them getting that fame.
So, like I said, I believe them. I believe that it probably did happen. But what are you doing about it? Because I'm a believer. You don't just stay in your just that filth, that guilt, that everything. What are you doing about it to get out of that?
Yeah.
Because in reality, I'm pretty sure the coin is needed for him. Because the way he looked on that video, you need something.
Yeah. He looked a little
out of sorts.
Yeah.
A little out of sorts. Yeah.
He did. But that's okay. That's okay because he's gonna get it together when he performs in Houston.
Yes, he is. If nothing else, do it for Houston. Do it for H-Town. Yes. All right. So next is our cockback, our celebrity clapback of the week, and that goes to Safari versus his whole Love and Hip Hop New York.
First of all, Safari's a mess.
A hot mess.
Safari is a mess. He is very confident in himself, which you should be. You definitely should be confident in yourself. However, his cockiness has gone to a whole new level. He came 2 to 3 hours late?
Probably more than that.
And he didn't care, okay? Let me tell you, Safari said this man is a hot mess. I show up when I want, if I want. Some people be hyped to be on TV. I do me, work on my brand and keep it moving. When I got shit to do that takes priority over everything. When I pull up, though I am the show, never forget it.
So, Safari been a mess since he's came on Love and Hip Hop post Nicki Minaj. Now, what I don't understand from him is where all that animosity comes from, because it seems to me from that and from the show that he's upset about something. And by watching the show, because I watched the show like clockwork, something has progressed in your life that makes you upset.
Something definitely has happened, and the fact that this is business at the end of the day.
This is your job. You get a paycheck. You're not telling me that you do not need this job because you have gone from Love Hip Hop New York to Atlanta to this to that to Hollywood to this. So you need the check.
You need it.
So you can't play me and say that you don't. Like, oh, I am the show. When I show up, I show up. Because any other job that I know of,
do you think they will fire him? Do you think Love and Hip Hop will ever be like?
I don't feel like he's that intricate. In my opinion, they can find a gazillion Safaris because what is his music doing?
His music is not very hype.
What is his coconut oil doing?
Oh my gosh. And I feel like a lot of the stories on the show are made up. Like the whole penis story.
Because you ain't telling me you're about to turn down a whole $1 million deal.
Yeah.
Whenever you really don't have much choice. I don't understand that.
Yeah, he was supposed to take this, was it a
sex toy deal?
Toy deal, and he turned it down. And I'm not saying that money is everything. Maybe you don't want a lot of women playing with your penis. You know. Yeah, that's true. However, but maybe he was lying, and his penis really isn't that big.
But he remember they had a picture of it.
How was it?
I didn't see the picture.
I didn't see the picture either.
But I heard the picture was everything.
Y'all let us know, because I know y'all saw the picture.
Let me see. I'm going to try to pull it up all the time. But my question is, with this, so to piggyback, Rich Dollars is his friend. Rich Dollars had a very public relationship with his now fiance, Erica Mena. So,
He did.
is there ever a good time period, or is it ever appropriate to fool with one of your friend's ex?
You know, for me as a woman, the answer is no. However, I think men see it a little differently, because I have heard a few guys say that they've dealt with a woman and their friend have dealt with her as well. Oh my goodness, are you looking at the picture of the...
This is with, look at Lord.
Is this real?
Lord Jesus.
Guys, y'all have to Google this. What did you put in?
Safari penis picture.
Plain and simple. Y'all let me know what y'all think it is. Is it small? Is it average? Is it, oh my gosh, because the pictures I'm seeing right now are...
Oh my God.
He definitely should have took that deal.
My big question is, why the man grab? Why you gotta grab it though?
Girl.
Why you got to grab it though? Like,
Nikki, is that why Nikki stayed with him so long?
I would say yes.
Because they dated for a long time before they broke up. Like,
I'm not about to play with him. Anyway, we're gonna move on. So, exes talking to one of your friends. Is there ever a period of time where that's okay?
that's
Your answer is
never
no.
a period of time. For me as a woman, I guess it depends on how close you are to this friend. Because
close we are.
if you are a best friend of mine and you do something like that, we might fight. But if you're just somebody that I went out to drinks with 5 years ago, you right, I still beat up.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever a point where that's okay. All right, let's take some fan questions.
Oh,
So,
that's my favorite part, because y'all crazy.
Y'all nasty.
Y'all are crazy.
Okay, so we talked about Robert Kelly last week. So we have a fan that asked, can you date someone that you know has been a sexual predator?
No. Because when I'm dating somebody, I'm dating with hopes of a future.
Right.
And I don't have children at this time, so I want to have children. And you being a sexual predator is not only disgusting, but I would never put my children in the position to be abused.
Right, by you.
Exactly. So no, I cannot date a sexual predator.
I agree. Everything that she just said is my thoughts exactly. I can never date someone that's a sexual predator. And if you ever were to be one and I didn't find out from the get-go, I'm coming for you.
That's disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful. That's withholding information. That is lying about omission. You are
That's
guilty.
so interesting. So if you were a sexual predator, say you're 50 now, you're still single, you did something when you were 18, and you're dating this woman now, you really like her, at what point is it a good time? What is the safe zone to say that, hey, I'm a sexual predator? Is that something you say on a first date? Is that something you wait until she really likes you before you disclose that personal information about yourself? When is a good time to let somebody know something like that?
I don't think there's ever a good time. I think that the due diligence should be on her part, not on hers, on his, because you can Google a sexual predator.
You can.
Because I had a tendency, once Google became what it is, I'm gonna Google your ass. Because I ain't got time to find out no surprises.
That's
if it was
true.
Google worthy, then it's gonna show up, and you definitely ain't one for me.
I've never Googled somebody that I was dating.
You can learn today. I be Googling myself just to see what's out there.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared to know what is out there.
Girl, you better do it. Cause
don't try to Google me.
They don't know you like that. All right. So question number 2: can someone be truly friends with their ex? Can you really know, like, say you used to have sex with this person, y'all had a serious, legitimate relationship, it did not work out, can you really be friends with this person?
For me, that answer is definitely a no. That's mostly because I'm a natural flirt. And I feel like it will definitely be taken the wrong way if I was interested or if I was not interested. And secondly, not to be cocky or anything, but I feel like I'm an attractive woman, and I feel like a man is going to test his limits and try you regardless, you know. And if you're interested again, or if you're not interested, I feel like those buttons will still be just to see, oh, can I still have that? Can I still get that? And that's a no. So especially if you are in a relationship, I think that is a dangerous game to play with, being friends with the ex. However, if you're single, sure.
Do your thing.
Do your thing if you're single. I mean, they're friends with benefits all the time. But if you're talking about a non-sexual relationship, then
that's a whole
I think one party would try it.
I absolutely know that one party would try it.
I mean, if it's not the man, then the woman. Somebody's definitely gonna try it. Definitely.
I agree. I don't think that you can really truly be friends with your ex, especially if you have taken it to that level. It'd be different if y'all had never had sex, never took it to that level. But once you have crossed that line, I know personally, I'm not gonna say I have trust issues, but I see you. And I would never want to be put in a position where I have to question your actions or question your motives or question anything like that. So I'd rather, for my spouse and me, we don't do the ex thing. Just for his safety in mind, we don't play them type of games.
Yeah, that's really that's
dangerous.
It is.
That's real dangerous.
It is. And I feel like that's the same with allowing other people into your bedroom. Even if
are we talking about that today?
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Let's get down and dirty.
We got combos. Let's go.
I mean, even if it is a man and a woman bringing another woman into the relationship,
I can't.
Even if that woman said, you know, I'm gay,
right,
and I just want to please you. I mean, in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, you know. But at the same time, there's no way that I couldn't allow another woman to be sexual with me and my man in that manner, because then there comes the pressing the limits issue. I don't ever want him to feel like, oh, well, she did it with me, she's okay if I do it, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't want it to be like, oh, well, she's cool with her, so I can text her on the side, or, oh, we can go out for drinks when I'm bored, you know. Because then when y'all do something without that person,
now you've created an issue.
You created an issue.
You create a whole issue. I feel like that's just a messy situation, ready to, like, you just lighting the fuse, ready for it to explode, really. Because I personally, I'm most selfish.
Me too.
Like, my man is my man, and I'm his. Like, we're not sharing, we're not doing none of that. So
you know how many ways you can spice up a relationship?
There's so many ways that does not involve another individual.
Exactly.
So with that being
said, what if he said that this is your man, your man, and he tells you he wants to spice things up and he wants to see you with another man? What is your reaction to that?
My reaction is hell to the no.
First of all, in my head, I'm feeling like I am not a prostitute. I am not to be told that I'm to have sex with anyone else for your entertainment.
That's not what she's made for.
That's not what she's made for.
She's for
and secondly, I feel like as a man, you wouldn't want other men to have your woman in that manner if you
not
had
a real
that type of respect for her.
Right. Because I feel like there are some little greaseball, nasty ones that are okay with that. I just can't be with you.
Me either.
I'm not doing it.
Me either.
Which moves me to the next thing. So our mama said cock you out for this week.
Okay.
Goes to Lil Mo's husband.
Oh gosh.
She was on Love and Hip Hop last year, and he was cutting up last year.
Cutting up.
And apparently, before they got on the show, he was cutting up with other women. So she put a post up where she was saying he owes her everything, and basically, to me, that means that he done did it again. He has cheated on you again.
Okay, in a marriage.
In a marriage.
They're married, right?
They are so married.
And your husband cheats.
And he cheats.
How many times, or what is the limit for forgiveness? Because Kirk and Rashida have been through that quite a few times as well.
what I'm wondering, because that is a great example of what is your threshold, but I do not feel like they would be so accepting if they weren't in the public light. If they were just two regular people at home, my man that cheated on me, I do not feel like they would be so tolerant. But because they have this persona that they have to keep up, they kind of let a lot of stuff slide, because both of them are so disrespectful that you're gonna do it on national TV on the show that I'm on.
How do you? Okay, if you are gonna cheat, which you better not ever do, keep it to yourself. How do you cheat on me on national TV? The level of disrespect that is.
To me, that means you want me to see it.
Yeah.
You want me to see that
You
have
you
no
don't
respect
think
for
that I would ever leave you. You think that you got it so good that you can do whatever you want and I'm still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. And
You
to
think
me,
are they
that's so
stigmatized?
disrespectful. They're well,
Or
are
they
they stupid? Yeah, they stupid.
Stupid.
They stupid because it couldn't be me.
Drinks to that. Yeah, she lost me with that one. She definitely lost me.
She did.
But you know, it's easy to say what you would and wouldn't do when you're not in a situation.
It is easy.
But
Because when you know yourself and you're comfortable with yourself and you know what your threshold is and what you're comfortable with, you know exactly what you are and are not going to deal with. I'm not dealing
when you
with
have a certain amount
cheater.
of respect for yourself, certain things you don't allow.
That's
You
easy.
can
That's easy.
love a person, but I still feel like you have to love yourself more.
Yeah.
If this person
Yeah.
is constantly bringing you hurt, pain, disrespect, breaking you down,
What are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
There's nothing to be done but cut that nigga off.
That's how I feel.
Let y'all co-parent, figure out y'all's balance in that regard, and move on, especially in 2019, because there's no foolishness going on in 2019. Only great things, prosperous
Great
things that are going to
great
push me
energy.
forward. I would never deal with nothing like that. Never deal with it. If it's not making me no money, financing me, none of that shit.
All right.
We're not doing
All right.
none of
All right.
that.
Up.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
Yes.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yes. All right. So that is it for today. I had so much fun.
Me too. I always have fun with y'all.
I always have so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much for
Thank
listening.
you for joining Cocktail Combos.
Make sure that you follow us on Instagram and YouTube at We Are Cocktail Combos. And you can follow us on Anchor right now. Get the app, follow us, play it, support us, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, don't forget to submit more questions.
Yes,
if you have any
please.
questions for us, if you want to know anything about us, if you have any other random
Don't
topics,
be nosy.
don't be too nosy, okay?
Yeah.
But let us know. We love you guys. Bye.
Thank you for listening. We had so much fun with you guys. Hope you come back again. Next week's question is, would you tell a friend if you did not approve of their significant other?